Hello, hello, lovelies. All right. Officer 3 boy. Hell yeah. Make sure I have all my stuff. Oh, I left the ammo in my... Okay. Let's turn down the music a smidge, maybe? There we go. Just a smidge. Alpha 3 Alpha 22. First time putting the 3. Hell yeah. All right. Making sure there's no other incidences. Suspicious graffiti. Three Alpha 22, 1041, 10-8.
10-4.
Is that you, creature?
Yes, officer.
Wonderful. What's your 20?
Front of MRPD.
10-4. I'm going to grab some food, then I'll bring my rig around front.
10-4. I had to turn around and look at the building, so don't feel bad.
That was weird. Let's see. Oh, interesting. Alrighty. How much driving have you done?
I've done some.
Okay, you're driving. Come over here. There you go. Alrighty. What's the first thing you do before you pull out and you get in a car?
Seatbelt and pull up your radars, right?
Yep. Correct. Do you know how to do your radars?
I'm working on it right now.
Awesome. Looks good to me. Nice work. All right. Oh.
I was trying to set the go,
It's okay. It's all good.
and I forgot it was moving, so it set the cruise control as well.
Don't worry, I've done that before too. It's fine. Let's see. Let's make sure before you get going to change. Oh, it reset my thing. Every time. It's like every time I go on duty, it switches my call sign. I have to redo it again. I just said it like 5 minutes ago.
I always have to do the GPS first, and then the call set.
Oh, that's what does that? That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. All right. Good job on that. Have you been here for very long? Hopefully not too long.
I've only been in the city maybe 30 minutes.
Okay, cool. Sweet. Well, let's see. We got carjacking, 20 minutes, lots of carjacking. I did notice that our city button no longer shows if we're on duty, which is interesting. If you flex your home muscle.
Yeah, I was checking that I read in the emails that you said you were flying in. I was like, wait, why does this look odd?
Yeah. Right? So, apparently it's on purpose, but I was actually going to test it if we're actually on duty, I wonder if we'll show up, but it doesn't, so...
I was going to check and see if, come across another citizen, if it shows up for them, though.
Oh, that's a good point.
Because it could be for our eyes not to see that no more.
Yeah, that's a fair statement. Alrighty, well, I looked at your checklist, and it does, for the most part, look complete. Do you have any questions since you were last on duty? Anything that you want to bring up, or
Well, I didn't know how to handle the whole situation we had before the storm last night we had.
Okay, yeah.
Where we had that one that
yeah.
did a 1018 on Officer Blake.
Okay. Yeah, walk me through that, because I don't actually know what happened there.
Because, I know you had called to respond, but we were right there when we turned around to it.
Mm-hmm.
Came around the corner, and we caught the jacking.
Yeah.
And in our eyes, we accidentally bumped into it, the citizen, because difference in brain.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had called for her to pull over. Well, they had immediately ran out of their vehicle and ran around in front of EMS Blake. And she claims that EMS Blake had hit them. When in neither one of the three of our eyes, showed that she was struck.
Interesting. Okay.
And then when they code zeroed, we went ahead and cleared EMS Blake to go ahead and leave the area.
Mm-hmm.
And then they just kept saying, every time we asked them why we got the carjacking and the license plate on the vehicle that they were in matched the carjacking, they said they did not steal it.
So when you guys arrived on the scene, were they out of the vehicle?
No, they were still trying to get around the corner away from where they, like, as if they were trying to get where we couldn't see them.
Yeah, okay. So, okay. And if memory serves, basically, Captain came on scene and this person seemed a little heightened in emotion and was talking to Captain and being really frustrated. Is that accurate?
Yes.
Okay. Well, you did the correct thing in that, like, knowing that you had a supervisor on duty. Did the person ask for a supervisor, or did you just request a supervisor to come help?
No, they were asking.
Okay.
Because I was letting Officer Blake be the IC in case something went wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. One, at the beginning, you guys took IC. We were just saying that we were in the area. To be honest, I thought you guys were a few street over, so you did exactly what you needed to do. You had eyes on the situation. It sucks that, like, our brains and our eyes see stuff differently. This person might have been dealing with voice box potential issues, because, like, I remember when we pulled up that they weren't even, like, they had been standing there for quite some time. Like, it wasn't like they had popped right away.
Yeah,
right? So
EMS Blake did mention that, like, they were not even able to be heard because their voice box was being off.
Gotcha. Well, I will say, so, like, from a penal standpoint, like, when we arrived, when Magnus and I arrived, you stated that they were in the car. There was also a local in the car, which you can't ever really be in a car without a local, like, freaking out, and even then the local was, like, unconscious. So, one, I would state that this person was in possession of a stolen vehicle. It matches the description, the person's driving it, and, the local is unconscious. Like, right there, you have direct evidence because you're seeing everything. Now you have the issue of the person being upset because I'm guessing they were having probably some, like, brain freezing issues. That's what it kind of looked like. Like, they were having some head issues. They couldn't drive the car. Maybe one of their muscles got stuck. And then in that time, in that duration, we showed up. And then all the eye incidences kind of showed up and they got caught. If you don't have someone who's a supervisor, what I would suggest is, use your best judgment. Typically, go through the motions and explain the direct evidence and that you have them and you can take them into custody. Basically, you can write them a ticket. You don't have to, like, arrest them and book them in jail. You can just write them a citation.
No, we weren't even making the attempt to arrest. We were just explaining the situation and what was going on.
Yeah.
And we had asked them, like, why were they in possession of the stolen vehicle that matched our description?
Mm-hmm.
And they were just outright hostile from the very get-go.
And you're gonna... Oh, we can go to that. You're gonna deal with that, unfortunately. It's one of those things where it's like you're very clearly operating a vehicle. Oh, that is way over there. All right, you want to pull Yui and we'll head to the docks, see what's going on?
Yeah.
That's over by the truck. Unfortunately, like, that is something that's going to be, just part of the job.
The only thing I told Blake that we were that I wish I would have had body cam on, so if anything did go wrong.
Yep.
I forgot to turn body cam on to begin with.
Yep. That is definitely, if you are able to have that equipment, like, obviously we don't have that equipment, but if you're able to have the equipment, definitely use it. I use it just for my own memory when I write reports, you know, just to make sure I'm accurate and everything, because you don't have to rush through things.
Now this is just a code 2, right? I don't have to...
Yeah, you don't have to go lights and sirens. You're good. If it escalated to like maybe shots fired, then we would go with the sirens.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just know code 2 is where you can drive as... You can drive within however fast you feel you can handle the vehicle.
Yep. You're doing a great job. Yeah, code 3 is like someone's life is in imminent danger. And that looks like they are beating someone up and stealing a car. So that is going to be, we're going to be looking for a forklift.
That's what it looked like. It just came across my eyes as well.
A metallic brown forklift. All right, this will be interesting. Let's do this thing.
Code 3?
No, not code 3, because honestly,
Okay.
code 3, like sirens too, they'll hear us coming and they might abandon it. So it's kind of sneaky to be like, you know, sirens are good to
Got it
get
for a
local.
second.
Oh yeah, sirens are good to get like locals out of the way faster. But when you're approaching a potentially dangerous scene, you want to usually cut your sirens maybe half a block out from the scene. All right, let's look for this forklift. Oh, there's a forklift over there.
It's right there.
Oh, there we go. Let's pull up on them. All right. We got 2 people. Let's go ahead and let's talk to them. Here, I can run this one. You can watch. Hey, folks. Can you please cut? Hello.
Hey, pirate.
Hi. Can you cut the engines,
Hey.
please? On
Yes,
the
we
forklift,
can.
and everyone can come out of the forklift. All right.
Yeah.
Give
Do I have to
me.
get off it?
Yes, please. Can you guys get off the
Oh.
forklift? Sorry about that.
Yeah, it's all good.
Let
Just
me-
just vibing.
Just vibing. We got a notification. I'm trying to see if there is a.
Oh.
I
Sorry.
yeah,
Oh.
no, you're good. All right. So we got a notification that there was a fight in progress in this area. Were you guys fighting with a local?
Yeah, the local over there. So I was accidentally in the middle of the road,
Okay.
and then the forklift guy like ran onto me, and then he actually got out and started to punch me. So I defended myself.
There was a local in the forklift, and he got
Yes.
off the forklift and started punching you.
Yes.
Okay.
'Cause she was in the middle of the road. stopping
Yeah,
traffic
and the thing is
everywhere.
that I got like some weird spider that happened,
Okay.
and this local actually got out and hit me. So yeah.
Okay.
And then we were like,
Yeah.
"Hey, free forklift." No, I'm
well-
joking.
Well,
I was gonna park
guess-
it over there because there was a lot of cars coming by, and
Oh, I see
accidentally we
them.
had too much fun lifting the wood stuff.
Oh,
so
got
yeah.
it. And so then the
We're trying
forklift
to
is.
actually do work over here, but
I see this. I see
Mhm.
this now. Okay.
Yeah.
What's that, officer?
How did you? Yeah, let's go get out of the road there. How did you
Sorry.
get access to 2 forklifts?
I don't know about the other forklifts. I only had access to the other one. and
The
that's
one in the
it.
road. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how I got it though. To be honest, I
Okay.
just got in, and then I was like, oh, for some reason I had the goddamn keys, and I was about to park it on this side because there were a lot of.
You didn't accidentally
There was, like,
punch, and all of a
traffic
sudden
building
the
up.
keys popped up, and you caught them. And you're like, "Ooh, I have a forklift key. I'm gonna go for a
Sh-
joyride."
Yeah, I don't know if that
Is
actually happens.
you
to be
wanna,
honest.
or you didn't get in. You're like, "Oh, look, the keys are still in the steering wheel."
I guess. I really
Okay.
don't know. I honestly just got
Okay.
in and I was about to park it there, but then we had too much fun going on.
Yeah.
On lifting the wood stuff over
I
there.
that I can totally see the temptation. I
Yeah.
would say forklifts are very dangerous. They have the literal word fork in them, and you can do really bad damage to yourself and others.
Oh, well.
So well, okay.
Well, that's
So-
true, yeah.
Because I'm assuming none of you have a certification to drive a forklift, correct?
technically this is
Uh,
a
Well,
not
I
in
work
this
at the
state,
timber
not in this
place,
state.
so
I mean-
they allow me to use the forklift.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, this is a T4. It's a good forklift technically. So
Oh, wow.
That's not.
Yeah.
Well, okay. But do you have a?
I have-
permit
I
to
do-
dri-
well, I've driven one in the
That's
past.
That's okay. That's not what I was
I have a
asking.
permit from Illinois.
To drive a forklift, like a.
Yes. Yeah.
Can I-
was
can I
a
see it?
farmhand for a long time.
But I don't have it.
He doesn't have it. You don't have it, or you do have it.
I don't have mine.
Okay. Oh, you got a whole like clipboard full of. Okay.
Does the
Interesting.
timber one count as well? The one that they gave right away when you take the job?
Oh. Oh, yep, there it is. That's Illinois. Okay. All right. Well, let's see. I'm sure the oh, please don't run into that local. Go around him. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. What's gonna happen here, guys? I'm
Yeah.
gonna go ahead and impound both these forklifts here. Thank you for trying to get it out of the road.
Oh yeah, for sure, dude.
Glad you
Aw.
defended yourself. But I don't want any
Thank
other
you.
unnecessary accidents to occur. Okay.
Yeah, for sure. I'll be careful next time not to stand in the way again and for
Yeah.
that shit to happen.
Yeah. I mean, as
locals
you,
have been crazy the last few days, so
yeah. Well, they
Locals
get
are always
really, they
crazy.
get really angry when people are in the roads. Like I've been sworn at many.
That
a
is
time.
true, yeah.
So, all right, guys. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and let you go. Officer Creature, if you haven't done an impound, I'm gonna
Okay.
show you how to impound a car real quick.
I have.
Ooh,
I'll
training.
get this one right here.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh,
I'm gonna watch you
let's
do
watch
it.
him. Let's watch him train.
It's just gonna like,
Ooh.
yeah.
Will he get a promotion if he passed this training?
Well, he's just
Really?
getting more
Really?
experience. He's pretty close to it though.
Hey, yo.
Ooh.
I cannot approve the promotions. Oh, nice work. All right, let's
I
see
like
this
your
one.
hair color, Mr. Creature.
Great.
Yeah, it matches.
Nice.
Kind of matches our friend's van.
All right, guys. All right.
Oh my god.
And ma'am, just for my own, I'm so sorry. Did we meet yesterday on the pier?
Yesterday
Nope, we didn't.
on the
Mason.
pier.
Nope, we're good. I'm
No.
sorry. I'm just really bad with names. What's your name? Sorry.
My name is Valerie. It's okay.
Valerie. Wait, that's where you
Mhm.
worked at Tokyo Coffee, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. You got me one of my first
Yeah.
bento boxes when I'm here. I'm Officer Goodfellow. This is Officer
Mhm.
Creature. Lovely.
Sadly,
That gentleman's got
Tokyo
some
is
fast leg.
temporarily closed.
Oh, I know. I saw that.
Yeah.
Ugh, those bento boxes were
Mhm.
so good. You made them so well.
I know.
It's
I hope they bring
delicious.
it back though. I really am looking forward for that, to be honest. So.
Yeah.
Wait, they took it. Did they remove the duck? Oh no, not the duck.
Wait,
My
what?
duck. The duck
What?
drawing I made on the wall.
Oh.
Are you saying duck
Uh,
or dock?
Duck. I drew a
Oh.
duck on the wall at Tokyo
Oh.
Coffee.
Oh.
Oh
they
yeah,
don't remove
yeah.
it.
They for sure removed it. It was a
Damn.
lovely piece of art that was left behind, and yep, it
Mhm.
got removed sadly. So yeah.
Gotcha. Well, I know Finn. Do I know your name, ma'am?
Elsie.
Elsie. Nice to
Her-
meet you.
You've got some fast legs, sir.
So fast.
Oh yeah, Jax is very famous. He's a
Yeah,
parkour
he's got
person.
The zoomies.
All
You
the
got
zoomies.
zoomies. Bit of a squirrel.
All right, folks.
His hobby is doing parkour. He's like really great on it. Like he does it
mean-
on social media and uploads it there, and you know.
Heck yeah.
You guys
Get
want-
that
You guys
core.
wanna see
get
some
that
real quick?
cardio. Oh, yeah, sure. Go. Oh. He's so good. He's teleporting.
Oh no.
Hell yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to get out of the
Oh.
road for this. Let's see.
Yeah. Well,
I'm gonna pull the
you know
vehicle off to
there's-
the side so I can see this.
You know there's not EMS on...
oh.
That's
Where did
okay.
he go?
We
Oh.
can we can
I thought he went
improvise
this
some
way.
some sort.
Oh. I'm sure he'll be okay. He's very strong. So
He's a big, strong boy.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He's hard like a rock. So yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Okay. Oh, well, I mean, I assume you mean like his muscles, right? I mean like his abs.
Muscles, yes,
That
muscles.
specifically,
The-
that muscle.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the
That's
one.
muscle.
Gym-
He's right there. Oh, he
gymnastic-
almost...
Oh,
Yeah, this is what happened earlier as well.
okay.
That's
okay.
what happened, but I got spiders instead. So yeah.
Okay. All right,
Oh
folks.
god.
Also, could you arrest every local that has driven over that man over there?
I'm really hoping the local EMS will actually show up anytime soon. There's not
I
really...
hope so
I
too.
can't even carry him out of the road. It's just really unfortunate. So
It's,
Oh god.
I'm really glad we
I-
can't
you
do
could
like...
probably put some cones down around him.
You know,
That
that's
is
not
true.
a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. Actually, Creature, do you want to put some cones down?
Yay.
Why are you
10-4.
so-
Just let me get the vehicle pulled around.
10-4?
Oh no.
Oh my god, this man has broken his neck.
I was
Look at
trying to
this
get
neck.
I was trying to
Look at
get
this
low
neck.
enough to put his body on my shoulder and then lift him up.
Oh.
Have you ever used your F8 to
Put a
actually lay
cone in
down
your
a
ass?
cone
With
before?
our case the other day, I was helped with putting down the
That's
blockades.
right. That's right.
Oh, be careful.
Oh, let's
Be
not.
careful.
Okay,
This is here.
Oh no!
you're.
It's called car surfing.
Should I place one on all 4 sides?
Yeah, why not? I'm actually curious if the locals will actually disregard the cones or not. I've literally had them where they've run into barriers before and they've taken them out, so I'm curious how they'll interact with it.
I kind of put the car behind us for safety.
Oh, yeah. I
This
see
is
that.
going to be rather interesting. I'm not going to lie.
Oh.
Hi, everyone. Sorry,
We will
just a little
see,
distracted.
We will see. Oh god. Hopefully it works.
Look at him,
Question,
he's
do the
doing a good
locals
job.
respect your cones?
That's exactly what I'm gonna experiment with this because in the past they haven't for
Alright.
me. So, all right, folks,
Oh.
have a good one. Be safe. Please, no forklift joyriding.
Oh.
Yeah.
I locked it.
Okay.
Oh, it's okay.
Okay.
I know it's really tempting.
We'll do our best.
That's all I can ask.
Oh, let's see if
Alright.
they respect it now.
Oh, that's a negative. That's
Right, I guess we'll pull back and get those off the road.
yeah.
I'll be right back, officer.
Yeah, you're good. Let me try.
Yeah.
Sometimes it takes a few times. Oh.
Did we just get locked out of... Okay.
Oh my goodness. That would have been
I was gonna say,
really unfortunate.
that would have been really funny for them
That
to
whole
see.
thing. Bye. Okay. So I've been to quite a few of these calls where the locals have been a little bit more aggressive, but obviously they're in the middle of the road. So really all we can do is, warn them not to, be aggro with them or, be safe, be cognizant of your surroundings. If we were to get like an additional call, that's usually when I'll start escalating things and potentially looking at the penal code to be like, all right, are you disturbing the peace kind of a deal? Are you actually being a nuisance, getting in a fight on purpose, all that kind of stuff. If they had a different story of like, oh, I beat the local and I took the forklift, obviously this would have been very different, but if like I can totally imagine her moving the forklift out of the road because that is actually a dangerous piece of equipment. So I just went the safe route, warned them.
Yeah.
because they didn't have the right necessarily to move them around and impounding it, so they are not tempted to play with it
Yeah.
again. So
Yeah, it's like when... That even seemed like when you said that you were going to impound it, they didn't seem like they were going to be against that. They actually said, go ahead.
exactly, which I love to err on the side of like, okay, their story was actually kind of believable. You can kind of believe through the bullshit sometimes, and maybe she was being a little aggro with them, but it wasn't like they were like shooting at the forklift or anything, and it wasn't like they shot at the local either. So
Now, are you able to do autopsies if, or is that only a higher rank?
that is currently only detectives and FID, I believe, and that's why Captain can do it. Cypress Flats, huh?
Ooh, that's right.
It's right near.
That's right around the corner.
Yep, let's do it. So how would you call that out on the radio?
3 Alpha 20... Is your call sign 22?
Yep.
Respond to that fight in progress.
Nice work. And now we're in the area, so you would say...
That part I've not had to actually have practice on.
It's all good. It's just like 3 Alpha 22 in the
But-
area. Just saying that you arrived on scene.
Okay.
Maybe go around the
All
other
right.
side.
It's probably on the other side of the building.
Yeah, because that's east. My guess it's probably in the east parking lot, right next to the entrance. Oh yeah, it's on the other side of those semis.
Still trying to learn this whole thing.
Yeah, no, you're good. It is going to take a little bit. This vehicle definitely does not have as much of an acceleration as some of the others. You know what? I bet you it's on
Could it be
those-
in the building?
No, it's on the... So keep going around the block, and go in like you're going to go to east. Keep going, and then take a right in here. Yep. Hello there! Hi guys. Here, I'm gonna get out.
Hey.
Soon. Hello.
Oh, hey, Obi.
What's up, guys? Did anyone recently get into a fight with a local or them or each other?
No, I just
I
got
didn't-
here.
Yeah, she just got here like a few seconds ago.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and check out that alleyway just real quick. That's all. We got a notification. A local called in a fight in progress.
Do you want me to go grab Randy for you?
No, it literally just happened like 30 seconds ago. So, I'll just be real quick.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Alrighty. It's just you three here right now?
I think Randy and Ezra are just standing right over there.
Okay. Actually, yeah, if you don't mind, I'm gonna go ahead and... Can you bring them over here real quick?
Yeah, I'll go.
Sure.
Thank you. I believe fight in progresses can also happen if they like punch each other. It's not even just if they punch a local.
No, that's where I'm thinking the local might have accidentally, if they did see it, they might have thought a fight was going on if it was an accidental slip.
Yeah, if they were like roughhousing or a flexed muscle.
Yeah. Just like a spasm.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Officer Blake took and sent me a picture. He's out on the on the water right now fishing.
Oh, nice.
Hello.
Hello.
How can I help you?
Yeah, no worries. We're just checking in on everyone. We just
What
got
seems to be the problems, officers?
What's up? We just got a notification of a fight in progress, so we just wanted to check in and make sure everyone's okay. Did you guys see any locals take any hits, or were you doing any sort of roughhousing?
No, we were inside.
Okay.
I've just been waiting to get my car fixed, that's all.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been working on their cars.
No
At
worries.
least the last 10 minutes.
Gotcha. Okay.
I know sometimes you know how sometimes, you accidentally, like, have a muscle spasm and you'll, like,
Yep.
not hit somebody, but just, like, hit the air?
Yep. Is that what?
That
okay.
can also call a false alarm.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
like, here, like, I'll show you. Just, like, watch.
This guy's gonna run over and smack one of us.
We're all
Or we're just
yeah.
gonna
That's what
throw
I was
gas
waiting for.
cans
I
at
was
us
like,
up. It's really tempting just to shoot that gas tank.
there we go. That's actually
Forward.
what just happened. Interesting.
Oh, that would be really
Anything
annoying
come
because
That took
we
5.
sometimes have to kick cars.
Yeah, that took 5 swings. So.
Oh, well, that's insane. But okay.
Yeah.
I don't have my MDT active right now, so I didn't.
Cool.
I punched 5 times just to see if
Yeah.
you got any.
No, thank you. Just
if
learned
I-
something new. But
Yeah, if I kick a car, because sometimes there's hidden damage, will you get notified then?
Probably.
It could.
Oh,
I have seen it, but
We'll find out.
if anyone shows up on the scene, don't hesitate to say like we were just
exactly that.
doing a repair because of hidden damage.
Yeah.
okay.
Nope, didn't get anything. But yeah, thanks
Yeah,
for.
no, fight for that.
Nope. But
Oh,
thanks,
no. Okay.
thanks for
Oh,
humoring
I
us,
just
guys.
fucking kicked my husband.
Oh.
Yeah, it could
No
have just been a
worries.
false alarm.
Yeah. Super
I
appreciate
haven't
it.
had any
Don't say-
locals.
It's
I have-
it's better
I
to have
haven't
a
hit
false
anybody.
alarm, though. You know that.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll let you go.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt your
Thank you
day,
so
but
much.
glad you're safe.
Later, Obi.
Later.
I'll talk to you more later once the Emporium's open, because it is definitely opening. I paid off the deposit. I don't know if I said.
Yeah, we did. We talked after you had did the deposit.
Okay.
Super
I wasn't sure.
excited.
Have fun. Right.
Bye. All right. See, I didn't even know.
When
about
we
that
call
one.
this in, it was like 3 alpha,
Yeah, 3 alpha, 22.
like 3 alpha, 22. That fight in progress is code 4.
And you can say we're back on patrol.
Oh.
That's them. It's fine. They're experimenting.
Should we?
No,
We're
it's fine.
not even. No, that's out back on the docks.
That's out in the back. Oh. Yes, let's go there. That's a lot. Alright, so go ahead and clear us from what we just did, and then radio in that we're going to that one. I want to hear it on the radio.
3 Alpha 22, responding to that fight in progress.
10-4. That was that 2 or 3 notifications? That was 2. Well, at least we weren't too far away from this.
My GPS just messed me up.
I know. You can go under, and then you can go through the fences. There's a sneaky way to do that. So next time we go around, I can direct you to where to go. It's quicker.
Yeah, I saw it and I was just like, I was trying to get to it, but then GPS went and rerouted it.
Alright, they might be running around, so just be careful taking some of these corners.
That vehicle looks a little erratic over there.
Yeah.
Must my eyes.
Okay. I don't see any locals. Do you see any locals?
I do not.
So if we're
So we're code 6 right now, right?
Yep, I was just gonna say that. So we're not only we're code 6, we're on scene. So you can say, you can go ahead and say 3 Alpha 22.
3 Alpha 22 on scene, code 6.
Nice work. Maybe go back to where the truck was, see if they're running around there still.
Where we had the fork.
Yeah,
Where we
where
saw him at the fork.
yeah, the forklift area. 'Cause it might be. Okay. Enza Desante. Does not look like they are here anymore. My guess, because it's so dark, there's a potential they probably saw like our lights and already ditched.
Yeah.
Alright, so how would you clear us from the scene?
3 Alpha 22 F progress is code 4 going back on patrol.
There you go. And I think it's still just us on duty, so... Alright, I'm going to mark a gas station, because we need gas. Feel like there's one right here. I think it's the closest one.
Is there a way when you go to set the governor to get it to disappear from your eyes? Without having to flex your escape muscle?
You're talking about the MBT?
No, like the limiter.
Limiter.
When you flex your Y muscle when you're driving,
Oh.
as if you were set. So you can set like what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, okay. I don't even use that, to be frank. I even tried unbinding it completely, and it doesn't work. Because the Y muscle used to be my lights muscle. So that was a big surprise to me. I actually have cruise control set to a completely different muscle, which is my period on my numpad. So, because that's a completely new feature.
Oh no, it's not the it's the cruise control. So I was just confused.
Oh, okay.
I was not worried about the cruise control with that. I was just the limiter in general.
I think this actually might be the... Yep, go to this one instead. And I don't actually know what the limiter is. Because I don't think I've used it then. Alright. We'll both have to get out of this. And
I've had some bad memories about this in a past life.
oh no. Well, hopefully
This just being here gives me the nightmares.
Oh no, I'm sorry. We'll make this quick. Alright, let me get in real quick.
Do you want to try experimenting with that? Because I need to daydream for a second.
Yeah, go ahead. So you said limiter. I'm not familiar with that term, so I'm wondering if we're talking about the same thing or different.
Flex your Y.
Well, the Y is cruise control for me.
Did it pop up another thing on your eyes?
No. All I see is
Like, did it say like current speed disable 60 or 120?
yeah, it says cruise control. Yeah, that's the same thing. So I don't even use the Y muscle anymore.
Yeah, that one right there, that's where I was setting, how I was setting where we were only doing like 60 going through the city.
Oh, gotcha. See, I don't even...
So that way we don't have to, like...
Sorry, keep going.
Yeah, all we have to do is just hold on to the gas and it doesn't make us go any faster than what you set it to.
Gotcha. I'll be honest, no, and I probably won't even use it. I'll probably use it when I'm off duty, but probably won't use it when I'm on duty.
But I need to daydream for just a moment or two, so...
Yeah, no worries. Oh my gosh. Jesus.
Okay. Back to the present.
Welcome back. We'll just pull over here. Oh, a debauchee rapid.
And that's-
Oh,
Oh,
that might be. Let me call them real quick. Hold on. They might be trying to get into a car. Still keep going to the location, but let me call them.
okay.
Shoot, who was that?
Give me pull the number up on my eyes really quick.
That's exactly why I was about to call you.
Officer Goodfellow.
Yeah. Did you just try and get into that car?
So that's my vehicle. I was doing a preview and I was
Yep.
trying to turn on the headlights, but because I didn't technically have the keys to it, I then canceled the preview, which then made it show up as my plate.
Oh, all good. I was like,
I mean-
I was like, Ricky, go ahead and go there, but I'm gonna call them just in case.
I
And
mean,
was-
you guys can come here. It's fine, but this car is registered to me.
No, you're good. We'll go away. Thank you for the call, though. I was literally.
I didn't realize that you.
It happens sometimes.
I didn't realize you could trigger
Yes.
a vehicle theft on a preview and then have it
Yes.
show up as your own plate.
Yep. And
That was terrible.
do you? And I don't know. Like, is East open? Because I went into the Surfaces app and I was just gonna call East, but they're showing off duty. I don't know if that was on purpose or not.
Oh, I wonder if Ezra forgot to clock in. He did post on Twitter he was open, so
Okay.
that's why we're all here. We're actually
That's
all
what I
getting work done.
figured.
But yes, that car theft on the Rapid Dubachi GT Classic is a false alarm. I apologize.
No, you're good. Thank you for the call. All right.
All right, take care.
You too. Bye. That's so funny. So he was doing a preview on his car, and just something wonky went weird, and it made it think he was stealing the car. Like, he didn't have the keys.
Ah, okay.
Let's see.
I was just about to actually. Was that Officer Blake?
Yes, it was. Yeah.
I was just about to call it myself.
He's like, that's my car, and I broke into my own car, and I didn't know that was possible. But anytime, this is actually a good rule. Like, anytime you see like a vehicle theft and the theft is very clearly on top of a mechanic shop, they're most likely no one gave keys, the mechanic or something wonky went. So I usually call just to confirm when I'm on my way, at least.
Okay. That's actually very good practice, it sounds like.
Yeah, yeah. Because you never know, like, you know, mechanics can get taken hostage. That can be a thing. Because I don't believe they are a safe zone off the top of my head. So.
I thought the safe zones were only PD, pillbox, and City Hall.
Exactly. I think you are correct on that. Alright. Do you know the difference between Liebarger rights and Miranda rights?
Yes, Liebarger are usually done by the FID on an officer, and they state that you do not have the right to remain silent, whereas the Miranda rights are usually for arresting a citizen, where you have to read them that they have the right to remain silent.
It's perfect. Now, why as officers do we not have the right to remain silent?
Because usually they, actually, I've never really thought of that, to be honest. But does it have to do with, like, if they don't talk, they're foregoing their right to, anything?
I mean, if you don't talk, basically you do get fired or you get let go. Who is that? Oh, careful! Oh. But yeah, as officers of the law, we are held to a higher standard. And when you're on duty, you're representing the department, and you do not have the right, because you are an employee of the city at that time, and you're a voice for the city. Now, does that mean you don't have the right to counsel? No, you still have those rights, but you have to the best of your ability, basically give your point of view, your perspective, and you can't hold back.
Okay, so it's just like you give your, I'm trying to recall the word, but it's escaping my mind.
Your statement.
Yes, that's exactly what it
is. Exactly, and it's to help with corrections.
It's a forced statement, right?
Correct. Yeah. Typically, usually it's in FID situations, but it could also be, if a officer is being investigated for other nefarious purposes, like if they're on duty and all that kind of stuff. It's not just for if they were to use their gun.
No, I understand that now.
Yeah. Good job. Gold star. Let's see. I think he actually opened up east, or at least clocked in now. Maybe? No, it still says closed. That's weird. It says we're closed.
Even though we're clearly on clock on 10/8.
Yeah. Interesting.
I think it might just be a mishap between city communication.
Yeah. Go on duty? Nope. That's weird. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna go into our SOPs. What is reckless driving?
Reckless driving is where they are not, carelessly damaging the vehicle or putting others in harm's way.
Nice work. This could also be used for if someone is driving at extreme speeds, not just if they're running into people. But
yeah, that's why I also stated that putting others in danger.
Nice. Let's see. What is a 1015? It's okay if you don't know.
I don't remember. I'm only recalling the 10-3, 10-4, which I know right now is off the top of my.
Yeah, 1015 is a great way to succinctly say that you have somebody in custody and you're en route back to the station. So, for example, if we had somebody in custody and calling it on the radio, it would just be 3 Alpha 22 1015. So, Because anytime you're on the radio, you just want
Okay.
you just want to try to be as clear, as concise, and not try to take up as much airspace as possible.
Yeah. Officer No and Dispatch Davis were very clear about the 3 S's with me.
Nice.
Where they're simple, short, and straight to the point.
Exactly.
And then I also got told by Dispatch Davis, if I ever hear 1013, just radio 10-4. Shut up.
I miss Davis. I haven't seen her in a few days. Yeah, which, you know, speaking of just being on the radio and, like, knowing, like, the phonetic alphabet or the military alphabet, which there is a difference. If you are reading a plate and you're getting caught up in your head on if you are saying alpha or atom or whatever, I would rather you just stay, like, an A word and just get it out over the radio. It's fine. Like, no one's gonna reprimand you for being like, well, actually, it's alpha. Like, you know, so if I were to read our plate, or the plate in the rear plate, it would be like 00 boy Yoda Alpha 247, you know. Was it technically correct? No. But did I get my communication across the radio? Yes. So don't feel bad.
Yeah,
or
Officer
get
No
caught up.
did go through.
Sorry, go ahead.
Well, Officer No did go through the phonetic alphabet, but he read it out in phonetic and then had me either tell him the word that was said or spell the word out for him.
Yeah, and what's great is it's one of those things where it'll just keep getting easier and easier with time.
Yeah, he pulled a fast one and spelled whatever, and I just looked at him afterwards and go, you just spelled, never mind, you just said well.
Officer No. Alright, let's see. What are the different roles when in a pursuit?
The primary is supposed to keep eyes on the suspect, and if they feel comfortable, they can make the call-outs. The secondary usually is the one that takes over the comms and does call-outs if the primary asks for it. And they stay 2 car lengths behind the primary. And then the tertiary is just to either, I'm trying to think of the right word, intercept the target and help get them in a easier place to make the arrest.
Nice. Exactly that. And so I'm just going to add something additional when it comes to primary and secondary. Don't just take, if you are in a secondary position, don't just take primary because you want to. Take it, the only time you should be taking over primary is if the primary person crashes or, you know, their ankles are broken or whatever. I would say the exception to that is if you know that there is like a rookie that needs more practice, then like try and make it so they can take primary over, basically. But that way you guys are not constantly fighting over who's going to be primary, and that way you can get into better flow. And biggest thing with any sort of race is, you know, make sure it's important that you have your GPS on so you guys can keep track of each other. That way you guys don't cut each other off, especially with a tertiary person. They need to be really cognizant that they don't just like get a little overzealous and try to play bumper cars with y'all. Hi Rocky, thanks for the raid.
Okay.
Just doing some training.
And also, it's like if the primary car requests it, that's the only other time that you take over from secondary to primary.
Yeah, they can, maybe they're having headaches or something, but like what I'm trying to avoid is, because kind of what I dealt with in a chase recently was I was in a primary position and the person who is in the secondary just literally just kept trying to run me over to try and take primary rather than they needed to focus on just being secondary. insane in that position. It's not safe, and we're not focusing on what we need to focus on.
Is there a local in that vehicle?
You know what? Yes, there is. They're just kind of chilling there. I don't know what it is with this intersection, but that always happens in that intersection. All right, but great answer. Glad you are retaining that information. How many ride-alongs have you done?
This is only my third, but I've been. Oh, actually, no, it's my fourth because I had my first night on duty. I had 2 pursuits I was a part of.
Nice.
And I have both of them.
Heck yeah.
Captain just looked at me and goes, "Officer Creature, you're driving."
We need more practice. Have you driven the SUV yet?
Yes, I personally prefer this Torrance over Scout.
Okay.
I mean, I've taken the Torrance out in pursuit. I've just never taken the Scout in a pursuit.
Gotcha. It has acceleration to it, but it's just really loose in the back end. Let's see. Say... Ooh. Let me think. Say you're a sergeant and you want to become a detective. Can you just go from sergeant to detective?
No, isn't there certain certifications you have to follow?
Yep, you need to become an FTO.
For investigations.
Mm-hmm. Well, not for investigations, but I think there is a detective. There is there is a detective exam, but also you need to be an FTO. You have to be FTO trained in order to become a detective.
Okay, because that is actually one thing when Captain asked in my interview what division I wanted to go into, and I told her I wanted to be in detective.
Nice. That's exciting because eventually, hopefully, I would like to be a detective as well. Hopefully, we can get a good crew going. Let's see. Have you thought of any certifications that you would like to pursue?
I'm still going through the SOPs, so I haven't really seen all the certifications that we have so far.
Mm-hmm.
So I am not quite sure exactly which ones yet.
Yeah. Well, we have the basic one, which is motor, which basically gets you access to the Hellfire when you become Officer 2. I still personally need to get that one. The speed one gets you access to the interceptors. There's the marksman, which is like the long distance rifle. We have air one, which I definitely want, which is, I mean, it's the helicopter. Why wouldn't you want that one? There's water.
Oh, I'm scared of heights, so I'll probably stay away from the air one.
Okay, well, there's water, so maybe if you like water, you can get certified for that.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
Yeah, ooh, a PD issued boat or submersible? That's kind of cool. Two-wheel, which is your motorcycles. They're for high speed and off-road terrain chases only. Ooh, that would be fun. Negotiation, which is pretty self-explanatory. Undercover, also explanatory. Long arm.
Wait, the negotiations for like a robbery, isn't it?
Negotiation is any like hostage negotiation. This also.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and this also applies to you can negotiate with a lawyer. So, if a lawyer is there, the only real person who can go back and forth with the lawyer is somebody who has a negotiation certification. long arm, to my knowledge, that is basically like a shotgun versus the marksman, which is the sniper.
Yeah, that's pretty much the same. Don't we all have to take that one to be P2 anyway?
We do, yes. That was like my last thing, that little cherry on top.
Captain made me do it the first day.
Nice. Well, then there you go. Looks like you are long arm certified. Then we have tactical planning, which I think that has to do with actual, like, I think it goes hand in hand with SWAT, which is another certification. That's pretty much all the certifications we have right now. There might be some more in the future. Probably like forensic level certifications, but I mean, that's probably just more like training. We're all gonna be able to do it, but just to put like a certificate on it, you know?
Yeah.
Let's see. Go ahead and list off all that you need for your loadout, typically when you get on duty.
You need your PD issued sidearm, your PD issued pistol, or not pistol, taser. At least, I think in the SOPs it said 50 minimum of the zip ties. Your flesh cutters. Your 4 vests, 1 to put on, 3 to in inventory. Your camera, and I personally grab a baton. But I also have my radio, my GPS, and I need to check my pockets because it's not where I can't see it right now.
Oh, no, you're good. This is why I'm asking you. It's good to know what you can have.
Handcuffs for in case for if you have to actually hardcuff a extremely evasive suspect, and evidence bags just to have for in case you have to gather evidence on scene.
Ooh, can you...
And your flashlight.
Yes. Can you actually pull over real quick? To be honest, have never looked in our... Okay, that's good to know. When I was recently a cadet, our patrol vehicles came with a fire extinguisher and extra evidence bags in the trunk. So it's good to know that our car does not come with any of that. Just as a rule of thumb. I will also say, going around town, if you're visiting restaurants, be cognizant of where you park your vehicle. It is a good rule of thumb, if you have a garage, to actually park it in the garage so your vehicle does not get stolen or messed with when you're just like inside or something. If possible, and there are other people on duty, I would actually recommend, like, if you're gonna go get food in pairs. That way somebody can be outside with the vehicles if you can't park for whatever reason. But yeah, just, you were already doing a great job when we were talking to those folks about the forklifts earlier, situationally, so double gold star for that. I only say that because as a cadet, I had my patrol vehicle stolen a couple of times when I was getting food for other folks. And people lockpicked my car, and they were able to get it. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing. Even with my own personal vehicle, I don't really like having the chance of it being messed with at all.
Exactly.
So that's why when I went ahead and locked ours, but we're all walking away from a patrol car.
Yep. Alright, give me 1 second. I'm gonna look something up on my phone, so it'll be like 2 minutes.
Okay. And I just did not stop for a green light. That's funny.
Okay, so sorry about that.
Not a problem. I was actually going to swing by and get gas, and I need to stop by Kelly's to get food.
Ooh, yeah. That sounds great. I like Kelly's.
Oh, I love their Irish stew. It fills me right up.
Oh my god.
But-
I was just gonna say, I love Irish stew too.
And I also get the cream soda.
Shut up. That's what I get. I like you,
Oh.
creature. Here, I can get gas. I do not mind. I'm really hoping we get a gas card soon, though.
Yeah. Even if it's one we have to store, like, keep in the vehicle.
Right? Alright. There you go. 2 Kellys.
I kind of get a kick out of how in the emails you read that Commissioner and Captain both use a certain word, and we end up having historically funny night.
I know, right? I'm very tempted to say it just to, like, get us in training, but really?
Where
Where is that at?
do you want to see?
Yeah, let's go see.
That looks like it might be back at the docks.
You know what? Shenanigans. Let's do it. Let's see what they're fighting with again. Do we have a... Oh, wait. No, that's back at the... that's back at the east. We're good. They're probably kicking a vehicle. Let me call Evan.
You want me to call the mechanic shop in case he's not there?
Yeah, we'll see. Let's see.
This is Evan.
Hey, Evan. Are you...
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. Are you still at East?
Yeah. Did you just get a call?
Yeah. Are you guys
Wanna...
fighting there again, or a car?
No, one of the mechanics hit my car, probably because it had hidden damage.
Okay, that's all. You're good. That's it.
Yeah, I can
Evan.
attest that there is like a whole stunt crew here, like people with spiked helmets and motorcycles. It's kind of crazy.
Oh. Okay. You feel safe?
I'm fine.
Okay, then we're good. Have fun.
I will.
Okay.
Just getting some cars worked on, that's all.
Oh, wonderful. Bye, Evan.
Bye.
Alright. Did you hear all that? Did that work?
No, I didn't.
Dang it.
I didn't hear it through your...
Okay. I put him on speaker. Usually that would be a thing. Oh, if you back up, actually. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, and then go around the corner. Yep, 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 yep. Keep going. Back it up, back it up, back it, back it. Yep, almost there. Oh, keep going. There is a garage right here. Yep. Oh. Maybe go forward a little bit. Wait, let's see if we can do it. Did it work? Yeah.
Yeah.
Boom. After you.
Oh.
Oh, maybe it's closed.
It was showing on in the... or open in the services app. Let me double check.
Huh. Do you want to call him?
Yeah, give me one moment.
I'm good, Jesse.
Hmm.
I just got...
It rang the voicemail.
Huh. That's weird. Are you starving for food, or...
No, I usually try to keep at least a small supply on me just in case.
Okay.
Because if I was starving, I would go visit the mini fridge.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, cool. Alright, let's get this vehicle out.
That's different. In my hometown, you used to have to always hand the keys back over.
Oh, yeah, I think when, like, the storm comes, that kind of resets it. But putting it into the garage doesn't seem to take it away. So, actually it makes it pretty easy, which is nice. Let's see.
Oh, the local just spooked me. I could hear.
I was trying to see. It looks like your start date was the 9th?
Yes, tomorrow makes my 1 week.
Wonderful. Well, maybe we could do the thing where, like, hey, Captain, in some people's lives, it's a day ahead. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. because that is true. Well, are you East Coast spiritually?
Yes, I'm East Coast.
So you're pretty close. You're pretty close.
But don't I have to do an evaluation with the captain?
Technically, yes. She should be on soon. Or at least I thought. Let me see if she's gonna be around.
I know Officer No said most of my stuff left on my checklist was just stuff I had to actually be in, like, a situation for. I couldn't just
Yeah.
be...
Yeah. Let me hold on. Well, let's see. In the chases that you did the other day, did you book any suspects or did you?
I have not fully went through the booking process. I kind of had bits and pieces of it because every time we had a chance to, we got pulled away because of another call.
All right.
So I had to leave one set of suspects with Officer Hot Dog.
Gotcha. Drive us back to MRPD. We're gonna go through.
10-4.
Yeah. And I did get confirmation that Captain will be on tonight soon.
Would you like to go through the
yeah, go through the garage and we'll just park the car in there.
I just, because of shenanigans last night, I was unsure what was going to happen. Remember the local, all three of you came up on outside PD?
Yes.
Officer No and I were doing some training and I turned and accidentally popped around the corner and caught the local by accident.
Oh no, no, you're fine. That happens.
So both when Captain called Officer No and I was like, are we? Oh, I'm going down a one-way. Whoop.
It's wait, now you're going down the right. I do that all the time. It's okay. It's fine.
It's just.
I know.
I don't know why I still have that. It's like this thing like, oh, I'm doing the wrong thing.
Right. No, I'm right there with you. Because it looks like a two-way, and then you're down it, and you're like, well, that's a one-way.
And I just took that out by accident. It did not want to raise.
It's okay. The gremlins, they'll fix it. It's fine. All right. Go ahead and pick a spot to park the car in. You don't have to put it in the garage. All right, catch me. You have to tackle me at least twice. Fuck police. Oh. Okay. What are you doing? What are you doing? Get away from me. Don't touch me. No. No. Oh. All right, go for handcuffs. Or zip ties.
Oh. I gotta remember which muscle.
Yep, that's why we're doing it. Okay, and do you know how to escort? Nice. All right, let's try that again. Go ahead and undo my handcuffs, or zip ties. Excuse me. Okay, this time, I want you to get practice using like, LSPD, stop resisting, say your actions as you're going. You're like, I'm going to go in for a tackle if you don't stop running, you're going to get in zip ties, like communicating what you're doing actively to the person. Sound good?
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
All right. Nope. Get away. Shoot.
LSPD, stop resisting.
Nope. Fuck you.
Ma'am, I'm gonna have to ask you to stop resisting or I'm gonna have to go in for attack.
Nope. I didn't do anything wrong. Fuck off.
All right, you leave me no choice. I have to go in for the test.
No. Fuck. I did that.
Do you surrender, ma'am?
No, I don't. Fuck you.
Ma'am, I need you to slow down so I can talk to you at least. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to go in for another tackle.
Oh, fuck.
And then I'm gonna have to put you in zip ties.
What do you want to talk about? I don't think we want to talk.
Ma'am, I'm sorry, but I have to do this now.
Oh. Fine. Much better. All right. Go ahead and escort me. Now, this first door here.
And then she's usually reading off the Miranda rights, like.
Yeah. Go ahead, read them to me.
And now the Miranda rights seem to escape my mind. You are under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you can say or do can be used against you. Can and will be used against you. You have a right to an attorney if you cannot afford one, or we will appoint you one at availability and accessible. These are your rights, and do you understand as they've been read to you?
A little bit. Do you mind going over it one more time? It seemed pretty stuttery.
Yeah, I was trying to remember off the top of my head.
No, you're good. That was good. They will ask you sometimes to read it again.
You are under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you can and do will be used against you. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you at the earliest and of availability. Do you understand these rights as if they've been read to you?
Yeah, I guess so. Nice work. It'll get easier with time. It's another one like that. Doesn't really change. You know, worst case, if you are in a safe location and you have a person apprehended, you can use your MDT to read them. It is on the front page of the MDT. For that purpose, you know. We might get into a case where that happens, and what I usually do after I read them their rights, I say on the radio to everyone so they know that the suspect has been read their rights. Before you do anything, you always need to make sure that their rights have been read. And I added my own flavor. You don't have to do this. This is just what I do. I say at the end, other than them understanding it, was like, with these rights in mind, do you wish to speak with me further? And then they can say yes or no. So
I do kind of like that.
Yeah, because then it just clarifies, like, okay, you'll get used to like a back and forth with the suspects if they want to talk or not, but that way it just kind of like it puts the ball in their court if they want to talk to you or not.
It gives them the option.
Exactly. Alrighty, let's go ahead. Escort me through this door. It's a heavier door. Make sure I'm kind of in front of you. Eyes can be weird a little bit. Yeah, you're good. Nice. I see things. Didn't go to chalky milk. All right. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to fingerprint me. Were you shown the fingerprint machine before?
I do have experience with that.
Perfect.
I do have experience with that. It's just getting it into the system.
Yeah. Okay. So walk me over and go ahead, and I think you have to unescort me to bring it up in my eyes. Okay. And then you explain
I'm
to
going to
them.
need your fingerprint here.
Yep. And how would you describe to me what part of this fingerprint reader that I have to do? If I
the glowy red part right there, so that way we can get your fingerprint for clarification.
Oh, the light at the top next to the green one? Okay.
No, on the side, underneath where you see the hand.
Oh, okay. There. Oh, okay. There we go. There you go.
Alrighty.
Wonderful. And you can see it brings up my name. You can totally take a memory of this. That's what I usually do. But if what you can do to help get it into the MDT, what I want you to do is double click or double tap my fingerprint ID so it highlights it and copy it. And you can run people under the person tab by their fingerprint ID. So if you take that ID and you were to search for it, my profile should show up in the MDT.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty cool. Pretty neat feature. You can also search by citizen ID as well. All right.
Yeah, I only have a little bit of experience. I was helping Captain do Miss Greta Franks's weapons the weapons license from his, and
Nice.
I'm gonna pull you out of these so we can make the phone call and check, because it's saying fight in progress.
Yeah. Is that... Let's see.
Let me call Blake.
Yeah, it's your turn to call them. They're probably tired of hearing from me. Disregard.
I like how just as soon as I say it,
Yep.
it comes across our eyes.
All right, well, fuck you. You can't catch me. This will happen if they break free. You'll get a combative no. Fuck off.
Ma'am,
Nope.
I'm gonna have to
Nope.
tackle you again and put you back in the
tackle
zip
you.
ties.
Oh.
Oh.
That's right. That's right. Suck it.
All right, you leave me no choice but to do that.
Ugh. And I would say if you have them here, one tackle is enough because you've already gotten them in custody.
Yeah.
All right. So, next step is you're going to take my mug shot. Do you know where to go for that?
Now, yes. Normally we get. It's usually just past these bars and the door on the left.
Correct.
Now that's the one thing I couldn't quite understand how, and Oscar Hot Dog was not able to show me.
Oh, okay. Let's see. So before you put me in there, do you have your camera on you?
Let me. Yes.
Okay. So what you're going to do is you don't have to put me in the room yet. You're going to put me in the room. You're going to exit the room. You're going to go into the room over here and you'll see a desk. You'll stand behind the desk and you'll take out your camera and you can use your scroll muscle to like zoom in and out, and enter muscle, I believe, is to take the photo. And what that will do, it will send the photo to the emails, and in the emails you can get the link and you copy that link into the MDT under someone's profile, and that's how you update their profile.
Yes. I do have the experience of that. It's like the mugshots for when we have to sentence them. I do not.
Oh, that
like
I will
having
explain
the-
in a bit. Yes. So we don't have to, if you already know this part, we don't have to do this part. Go ahead and take me to the cells, because those we don't actually take. I think what you're talking about. All right. Have you had to search somebody?
Yes. I did the searching protocol with Miss Frank.
Awesome. Okay. Now you can go ahead and put me in one of the cells. When I do this, I'll usually walk in with them. I will plant them at the back of the cell and I will tell them, do not turn around and come towards me until I tell you to. So go ahead and try that. Perfect.
All right. Do not move until I tell you so.
Awesome. You can go ahead and exit the cell. Make sure after you exit, you lock the door. Okay.
Yeah, Alrighty, you can slowly backwards me now. I need you to
then-
turn around.
There you go. Yep.
And then usually we search and then, or do the removal of the cuffs.
Remove the cuffs. Yeah. By this point, they, you should have already searched them. It can be really like dangerous if you had
Yeah.
not searched them by the time you got them all the way back here. Because they could take out a firearm and that's not going to be a good time. But from here, you just let them know, hey, do you have food and water? If you're good, I'm going to go over here. We're going to work on your charges. When I come back, I will read you your charges, at which time I will give you your phone. You have the right to one phone call that lasts no longer than 3 to 5 minutes. And that's their chance to, That's their chance to call a lawyer or whoever they need. At which time you'll come back. You will read them their charges. So let's go into your MDT and bring up the incident tab. And let's look at incident 51.
Oh, Captain used...
Captain used what?
Captain was spent... Let me see what number. When she was going through the whole charges thing with me, and how to write like a ticket and whatnot.
Oh, nice. I'm pulling a random one because I want you to practice telling me my charges. So, looking at incident 51, what charges would you be giving me?
Right now it looks like Grand Theft Auto, jailbreak, and kidnapping.
All right. And what level of Grand Theft Auto?
Level A.
Okay. And what is the recommended fine? You should see the recommended fine underneath.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
It took me a second. My
No, you're good.
MDT was not letting me scroll. 7150.
Okay. And the recommended sentence?
65 months.
Okay.
Is that months or days?
That's months. But in game it's 1 minute per month. So I know. Yep. And
I am confused with that sometimes.
me too. It timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly. So based on that, what is the actual fine and what is the actual sentence you're going to be giving me?
3,540 months.
Nice. So what you'll do is exactly that. You'll bring up your MDT and be like, hey ma'am, sir. All right, so here are your charges. Today we're charging you with Grand Theft Auto Alpha, jailbreak and kidnapping. Recommended fine is $7,150. Recommended sentence of 65. Today we're just going to be charging you a total of $3,500, and we're sentencing you to 40 months. With those charges in mind, do you plead guilty or not guilty? Because that is important to document. And then based off that information, ask them if they plan on contacting a lawyer. As of right now, until further notice, we currently do not have DOJ or our lawyers set up. So we do have to, unfortunately, continue processing them. They do still get one phone call. That is their right. And then after they are done with their phone call, you will come back and you will always find them first. And we use the MDT to find them. We don't actually type anything in. So make sure you click on the button once. And it's kind of cool because it'll find them directly because it's already attached to their profile, and they will actually get a paper record of their charges and what they got fined for. And then when you are ready, you will hand over items that they are allowed to have back. So like their phone and their radio, any legal items, obviously any contraband, you're not going to give back to them.
All right.
And then from there, you will tell them DOC is going to be on the way to pick you up. They will take their own booking photo, and then they will transport you to the prison. So the booking photo that I think you were talking about occurs after you hit the jail button to call DOC to come pick them up, and they actually use our booking room to take the photo. So we don't actually take those ourselves.
Okay. So they escort them over and take the photo and then take them to the vehicle.
Yep. And I mean, you still have the
Okay.
option if you want to do to the pen, but for safety purposes and expediency, it's actually quicker just to call DOC. They have their own process, and they're a little bit more efficient to get them out of here. So, but it is ultimately your call. I would definitely do it if you're the only officer on duty. If we have like a full staff and you want to take the time to do it, you are also welcome to do that.
Okay.
You just gotta be really careful about hitting the button, because I experienced my first kind of weird timey glitch where the person got stuck in the booking room. It was a whole thing. They went into the void. It was very scary.
Oh.
Now, fun fact, you can hand items through the bars, so they don't actually have to be on the same side as you, and you can also escort them. So if you want to go ahead, put me in handcuffs again. Awesome. And now you can go ahead and escort, and I will actually end up on your side. Perfect. Awesome. And go ahead and unescort me. Cool. And you can go ahead and cut off my zip ties. And that is how you book someone. I will say the biggest thing when you're booking someone is to be as expedient yet efficient as possible. Don't worry about writing your full report. What I do is I'll open an incident. I will put their name, like I'll attach their name, and then I will right away go ahead and start looking at charges. Do you know how to look up charges and how to add charges?
That is one thing Captain went over, but it still is like a little confusing to me.
Yeah, okay. So go ahead, open your MDT. And we'll stay on this same incident 51. So under where like it says Grand Theft Auto A, jailbreak, kidnapping, right click and you should see a window that says modify charges.
Okay, that's how you bring it back up. I remember going through this. It's just trying to bring it back up. It's like
Muscle
Captain
memory.
used a instead of like running a stoplight, that would be failure to. I gotta pull it up.
It's like a traffic.
Failure. Oh, here it is. Failure to obey a traffic control device.
Nice. Yeah, we definitely have a little bit more of a robust penal code in here now.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at this and again, it's like, whoa.
So to add a charge, you left click it, and then to take away a charge, you right click it.
Okay.
And you can click multiple charges. So if they, if they were doing a huge crime spree and you are able to link them to 3 different store robberies, you can charge them with armed robbery 3 times. You can search for charges, which is super duper handy. And one thing I want to make sure all rookies know, if you were to find thermite on a suspect, what charge would you charge someone with for that?
Accessory?
Accessory means that they were party to it, but they had a physical item.
So would it be possession?
They updated it. Sorry, now they updated it. Okay, it's something different. It's possession of an explosive. That's interesting. So before, it used to be possession of an item used in the commission of a crime. So that's I use it to.
Possession of a explosive or incendiary?
Yeah, because thermite is an explosive. So that did not exist a couple of days ago. So this came with the update, which is really nice.
Is that what we had to turn our tablets in for?
I think so. Yeah, we had a whole big update. And they released it to the city because all we had before was possession of items used in the commission of a crime. Let's see. I wonder if, because that's the one that was my go-to for like marked money. So that's if they go to like a store and the clerk gives them like this special money that has like ink on it. I would still probably use possession.
Oh, so that'd be possession of non-legal currency then.
See? Okay. Yep. That's a new charge. Well, it's the same amount, just less. Non-legal currency. Yeah, I would use that. That's so interesting. Yep, we're definitely going to have to get to know these. I feel like there's been at least 20, especially the offenses involving the operation of a vehicle. There's way more. Like failure to maintain lane, that wasn't there before. Illegal turn, illegal passing, unauthorized parking. Failure to stop was there. But yeah, that's how you look up charges. The search bar resets every time you exit out of it, so you'll have to retype something in. Oh my god, there's pimping and pandering. Oh, there's prostitution. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Okay. Public intoxication, aggressive panhandling. Public indecency. Oh my gosh, obstruction of emergency services. I'm surprised that's a misdemeanor.
I would assume that would be a felon.
Yeah, that can be like if someone dies. That is very surprising.
That's like you aiding in like a murder.
Yeah, potentially, yeah. You would definitely be culpable to that. I'm surprised criminal possession of an explosive or incendiary device is a misdemeanor and not a felony.
Now, the ones that are like in green and orange, those are misdemeanors, right?
Orange looks to be a felony. Green looks to be a misdemeanor.
Oh.
Red is a capital offense. So that's something that we need to know as well. So let me ask you this. Do you know the max amount you're able to sentence somebody?
No, I did not come across that in the SOPs.
It's all good because I don't think I came across that either, but it's 100 months. But that being said, if you look at the Google Doc of our penal codes, there are some offenses that have HUT next to them, which is like hold until something. But basically that means they are put in a hold until trial. So they don't get probation. They're held until like an actual trial. So like desecration of a human corpse, first degree drug trafficking, all those like major major charges, those will actually have a trial, which is going to be honestly pretty exciting in my book. So many different degrees. First degree murder, accessory to first degree murder, first degree murder of a government employee. One that we're probably going to get a lot is attempted murder of a government employee, which is a felon, and that is, yeah, why?
Wait, that's under Penal Code 1036.
I think the codes that are HUTs are in red, because their felonies are in red and orange. And
well, it's like, don't they have a thing where it says 0 months, $0? That's like the HUT.
Yes, I believe so. If we ever come across a case that requires a HUT, like we need to email, if there's not leadership, we need to email leadership, and hopefully get somebody on board, especially for the first one. Something that is also pretty cool is if you hover over each one, you actually have a description of what constitutes that crime.
Yeah, that's what I was doing when I was looking over this. That way it makes it easier to expedite the process for myself.
Mm-hmm. And it's nice because I've actually had, you know, crims ask me like, how was I recklessly endangering someone? And I was like, well, you were acting willfully and wantonly engaging in activity on the purpose of endangering the life of property or another person or legal entity. And they're like, oh yeah, oops, I guess that's fair. So, but if we ever get involved in a shootout with a suspect or suspects, that's when we will be using the attempted murder of a government employee. If we are ever fired upon, potentially. Hostage, reckless, battery. Yep, that's... Man, gang-related shooting, 5,000. Alright, well... I think the storm is a-coming. Do you have any other questions for me?
No, I think you pretty much have done really well with me tonight as far as... And it showed me how to look at things a little bit. Some of the stuff we need to do on duty.
Yeah, you have one check mark left. Because we didn't actually go over it, but it's hostage negotiations, which I'll leave that up to Captain to go through, especially with her being FID. I think that would be a good thing for her to go through with you and for her to do the evaluation. So if she's able to fly in tonight, I think you'll definitely get that all done. And make sure you have your long arm cert for sure. Like if she just had you go through the motions, that's one thing, but...
She gave me the cert.
She gave you the cert? Okay, good. Cool.
I believe it's still in my pocket. Let me check. I don't have it in my pocket, but I do have my long arm in my personal locker.
Think/record. Nope,
Oh.
That's not it. Why is it recording? Stop recording. No. No, there's like an actual... There's a thing. Because there's a way... Was it forms? Nope. Documents/documents.
Now, how do we go to recording?
Oh, if you think /documents, your long arm certification should be there.
Yeah. I still have recording popping up on my eyes.
I do. I don't know how to stop it. I'm so sorry. Well, it's not stopping for me. And someone said F9, but it's not. So sorry about that. There's all these like random... Oh, okay. It's done. Did it stop for you?
That was weird. Yes.
Okay. All right. Yeah, good job, Creature. I think you're going to make a fine officer. Obviously, even though you become Officer 2, if you still have questions and stuff, don't hesitate to reach out and stuff. But looking forward to having you further on the board, on the force.
I look forward to being able to serve more.
Heck yeah.
Are you flying back in after Storm?
Probably. I need to eat some soul food, and then I'll probably be back after that. I got some paperwork.
Okay.
I'm gonna be working on the templates and stuff, but I'm like fairly certain Captain should be here.
I'll probably back in for another hour
Cool.
at max.
All right, that sounds great, and it helps that it sounds like you didn't have early nightmares.
Yeah, got my schedule for my nightmares, and it's kind of actually for at least the next day, couple days actually. It sounds pretty good.
Nice.
Though unfortunately, I do have the early nightmare not tomorrow, but the day after.
Oof.
But I get out of them pretty quickly.
All right, let me park this car. All right, I think I'm gonna go take a quick nap, and I'll see you after storm.
Yep, I'm gonna go take a nap as well.
Cool.
I'll see you as soon as we can.
Sounds good. Ah, this door sucks. There we go.
Look like
This way. Yep, he's coming this way. All right, folks. Gonna be back after storm. See you folks shortly. I'm gonna try and nom some of my dinner down. And yeah. Drink water, stretch, do all the things. I'll be back. lovely. Let's see. Oh, hold on. Well, so sorry, folks. That was my wife, and I need to go pick her up because her bus is like blocked off from continuing its route, and they're kind of stuck. So, I don't know if I'll be back, but if I be back, you'll see. So yeah, have a good night, everyone. So sorry for the shortened stream. And yeah, take care of yourself. Be good. Be kind. Stay hydrated. I'll see you folks next time. Good night.